Welcome to LaBelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. We've got an excellent matchup in front of us on EA Sports College Football. The number 9 seed versus the number 8. It's the UCLA Bruins against the BYU Cougars. Down on the sidelines.
Hey, I caught up with the UCLA head coach before the game. He has warned his players about this environment, and he was correct. They've been practicing with crowd noise all week long, and that's a good thing, guys, because it is so loud down here, it's hard to even hear players talk to each other. You can see the quarterback, the players really leaning in, getting ready to take the field. They are going to have to be on point, communicate at a high level, because this home crowd is making it tough for the away team. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The Bruins will crank up the tempo.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it for the opening drive from their own territory. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a tremendous job by this quarterback staying patient on fourth down. Chris, trust me, your clock can get very quick on fourth down as a quarterback, and here he's able to go through his entire progression and get to the running back. That's a check down. Let the running back run, and he's able to create a first down.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
Offense trying to convert again on fourth down. They'll go for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick grab. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
They'll run it from the gun. And they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really...
Got an opening here. Touchdown, UCLA, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Handoff from the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
To throw, it's Bachmeier. Running out of time in the pocket. The sure hands, it's Martin. He's got room to run. Look out. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I think we overlook BYU as one of the great quarterback schools in the country. Think of the lineage here for the Cougars. Ty Detmer, Jim McMahon, Steve Young, and now this guy who's been carrying them all year long and will have to do so again here in the playoffs.
Quick throw over the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here. This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that second level, and here they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, BYU. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive. The refs are elite to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava on the move now. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do right here, Chris. They told us in our meetings that when this quarterback left the pocket, they wanted to make sure that they were contacting him with physicality and toughness, and that's exactly what happens here.
sticks. It's Knight. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looking to scramble. They're able to get him down.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Knight. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Off the play fake on first down. Makes a quick catch. Breaking into the clear. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10. No surprise, the tight end making a play here in this must-win game, Joel. He's been a solid, effective weapon all season.
Well, this guy is such a matchup nightmare in the red zone. That's the exact conversation we had with all these defensive coaches, is they were saying they're going to have to target him and probably double-team him, in particular here in the red zone. He's been so effective getting into the end zone this year. This is where I think they need to double-team him, Chris.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They're going to run it here. Touchdown, Bruins. Powers into the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Lets it fly to the wideout, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, not all drops are created equal, and on third down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
force it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football. Just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
Well, they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Deep ball caught inside the 10. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level? And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
I love that this offense doesn't get bored taking the profit. If this defense can't stop this back, then give him the ball, and he continues to find the end zone. Third touchdown of the game. If
he fires this throw, and it's intercepted. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They bring him down right at the 20.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. It's an out route. The catch made. Goes out of bounds, but they moved it to the 25. Well, no surprise on third down. One of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains. When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And the Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Coming after him. And he's sacked. Huge play with the defense to set up a 3rd and long.
Chris, you cannot take that sack. Second and goal inside the 3. You went from a two-way go as an offense, being able to run or pass, to now on 3rd down, it's an obvious passing situation. If the defense wants to go nickel, they can certainly do that here.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Dropping back, Ncaa looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
27, BYU, 7.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, UCLA. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Looking to pass. It's Ncaa. And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try. They bump the lead up even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. First play of the drive now from the 25. He hands it to the back. Look out, he's breaking free. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Sweep, sweep. Hey, move. Move, move, move.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. He fires downfield. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. The 10. Touchdown, Brigham Young. And the home crowd here is unhinged. Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Catch made on the out route. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Now the Bruins call for a timeout. It's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And the wideout goes in motion. Throwing off play action. The sure hands. It's Knight. UCLA calling a timeout here. Their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And the Bruins choosing to spend their 3rd and final timeout here. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. An explosive play for this speedy wide receiver. Joel, exactly what they were hoping for when they brought this guy into the roster.
Chris, he's been a perfect addition to this offense out of the portal. He's given them exactly what they...
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. A deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half.
Booster, booster.
And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Booster, boost, go, go.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He could go. And the defender will step out of bounds after the pick to wrap up the first half of play. The Bruins will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Packers offense heads back out onto the field now. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. It's a short completion of the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This front seven is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game. Is this defense, and they're
He's got a crease. He's in the clear. Across the 40. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful.
Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, this is exactly why it's so important to stay on schedule. When you get in these obvious passing situations, these defensive linemen can just pin their ears back. Look at this pass rush. It's just overwhelming the offensive line.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On the ground, it's Martin. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Cougars pick up enough for a 1st down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for 6. Touchdown, BYU. He's got it for a touchdown.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound. In their defensive front 7, and they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Pulls it in. It's Martin. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. And they pick up the first on the ground. He is stopped cold on 3rd and inches.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the back.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down.
Down, ready. Black 88, Black 88. Freeze, freeze. Slash, slash. Break, break. Go.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
I love the aggressive nature of this defense, not sitting back and allowing the offense to dictate the pace here on a 4th down. They just get aggressive and they come after him with the blitz and they get home, sack the quarterback, and create a first down for their offense. That is a great job. And I got to tell you, this defensive coordinator, I really like how aggressive he is.
And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Here's the 2nd down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The Bruins come to the line to run the hurry out. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. He lets it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, this is going to haunt him the rest of the game. Wide open down the field. The only thing that you cannot do as a quarterback is overthrow this player. You've got to underthrow him, if anything. You've got to get the completion down the field. A big play almost always leads to a score, and here they're going to miss out. Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Booster, booster. Slide, slide. Freeze, freeze.
Dropping back. It's Bachmeyer. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring... down.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
Looking to pass here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. This should be the last play of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work. And it's UCLA on top here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's running out of time here. Inside the 30. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
This guy has played so well today, Chris. I love his decision-making. Here, he sees the line to gain. He's able to pick up the first down. Here's one nitpick, though. I'd love to see him slide inbounds, keep this clock moving.
Bring the pressure, and down he goes. And the Bruins looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. And their route is on. No signs of throttling back with this offense on the road here in this playoff game. We wondered, would they pull back a bit, be a little bit less aggressive? No, they continue to build the lead.
And Chris, now you can hear a pin drop in this building. You think about the energy and excitement that was in this building at kickoff, and they've just totally stripped it down. What a performance. They did it with execution. They did it with hard work. This group is such a good football team, and to get out here on the road and win a playoff game, what a confidence boost moving forward.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone.